Hello students, welcome back to Sheikh Vidya Mandir online lectures. Now we shall continue with our chapter of NPO, that is accounts of non-for-profit concern. In this chapter, in this video, we shall see income and expenditure account and balance sheet. Now first let us come to income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is a nominal account. It is a summary of revenue receipts and revenue expenses for a particular accounting period. All the expenses and losses of current year are debited to this account, and all incomes and gains of the current year are credited to this account. This account records all cash items as well as non-cash items. Now, income which is received for previous year or for the next year is not taken into account. However, all incomes pertaining to the current year, whether actually received or not received, has to be taken into account. That means all outstanding income and pre-received income of the current year is to be considered. Similarly, in case of expenditure, all the expenses paid for the previous year or next year are not taken into account. However, all expenses pertaining to current year, whether paid or not paid, has to be taken into account. The balance of income and expenditure account may show surplus or it may show deficit. If it is surplus, it is added to capital fund, and if it is a deficit, then it is deducted from capital fund. Now see, this is how it looks, the income and expenditure account. On the debit side you have all your expenses, and on the credit side you have all your incomes. And if the income side is more, then you have surplus, and if your expenditure is more, you have deficit. Now see the difference between profit making and non-profit making organizations. Not difference, it's actually the same terms. Now net profit is known as surplus, net loss is known as excess of expenditure over income or deficit. Capital account is known as accumulated funds or capital funds. Cash book is known as receipt and payment account, and trading profit and loss account is known as income and expenditure account. So these similar things. Now next let's move over to balance sheet. Now balance sheet, what we do normally, how we prepare of trading activities, similar balance sheet you have to prepare. Balance sheet is just a statement. It is a financial statement showing all the assets and liabilities of the concern. It is not an account, so you do not write to and by in the balance sheet. Okay, that is prepared after preparation of receipt and payment account and income and expenditure account. NPO balance sheet is very similar to balance sheet of any other organizations. Appropriate treatment will be given to all adjustments, including hidden adjustments. Okay, now this is a specimen of balance sheet. Instead of capital, you are writing capital fund. You are adding surplus. Suppose you had deficit, you would less it. Then all the items, see subscription received in advance, outstanding wages, salary. See the asset side. Okay. Now there are some specific terms which are used in case of this chapter, in case of NPO, which you must know. Okay. Now these are like specific to this chapter. So first is entrance fees. Now what is entrance fees? The fees charged by the institution for admitting a member is known as admission fees or entrance fees. Okay, so any person who intends to become member of the concern has to pay entrance fees. It is a non-recurring income of NPO. So generally it is treated as capital income. Okay, it is paid by the member only once. So it will be added to the capital fund. But sometimes, since the institution is receiving it year after year, every year, they treat it as revenue item. So sometimes it is treated partly as revenue income and partly as capital income. So that will be specified in the sum, okay, that whether it is capital income or revenue income. Sometimes there is no instruction in the problem. There is no instruction in the problem regarding capitalization of entrance fees. Then you can treat it either as capital income or revenue income. If you are treating as capital income, add it to the capital fund in the balance sheet. If you're treating it as a revenue income, then you show it as income in income and expenditure account. But in such cases, when you are assuming, then you have to write a footnote and you have to write, in absence of any specific instructions, I have assumed this is a capital income, or I have assumed it is a revenue income, whatever you decide. Next is subscription. Subscription is the periodical payment which is made by a member to the concern for maintaining his membership. It is one of the most important source of income for NPO. It may be given by members as monthly or quarterly or yearly. All members have to pay subscription regularly. Since it is a revenue income, it is credited to income and expenditure account. Now, children, ideally what happens is all members of concern should pay subscription regularly. But it does not happen like that in practice. Some members pay regularly, some members pay it in advance, some do not pay it at all. Some do not pay it in time. So the subscription that is received during the current year may include outstanding amount, or it may include prepaid amount. So all that has to be adjusted when you are doing the sum. Next is donation. Donations can be of two types: general donations and specific donation. When a person gives a general donation, then he does not say for what purpose that donation has to be used. Okay, there is no condition which is associated with the donation. So that is known as general donation. That is your income and it will be shown in income and expenditure account. Specific donation means it is given for a specific purpose, like donation for sports tournament, or donation for building fund, or donation for prize fund. Such donations you have to show separately on the liability side of the balance sheet. Next is legacy. Legacy means it is a gift given by a person to the organization as per the will of such person. After death of this person, his successor or his legal representative will give this gift to the concern. Legacy is a non-recurring income. It will be added in the capital fund. If it is small amount, you may also credit it to the income and expenditure account. Next is life membership fees. Life membership fees is the fees paid by a person who wants to become member of the concern for his whole life. Instead of paying periodic subscriptions like quarterly, annually, monthly, some people prefer to pay a lump sum amount once for all. This is a non-recurring income of the organization, so it will be treated as capital. Then is sale of old newspaper, sale of sports material, now sale of scrap. All these things is treated as revenue income, so you will credit it to the income and expenditure account. Then is sale of old assets. Now old assets which are to sold is deducted from asset in the balance sheet, and any profit or loss on such sale has to be transferred to income and expenditure account. So we have studied all the theoretical part of this chapter. From the next chapter we will start with the sums. Okay, take care. Thank you.